Hey folks, Jason back here with you doing some testing. Yesterday we had some testing results come in super low, and the grower asked me, is that a fluke? Can we retest it? Absolutely. So what I've done, I've saved you guys the grief and the time. I took the jokers, the last one we did on yesterday's episode, and I've prepped up 3 samples out of the same bag, different nugs, different parts of the same nug, the top and the bottoms. So we're going to see how consistent the same bag of weed is across 3 different tests. So let's get the first one up. We're already calibrated, so no worries there. And we'll call this one Joker 1. We'll call it Joker 2 actually, because we've already got a Joker 1. And let's run it. So yeah, yesterday I kind of had to eat some crow and thought that the Joker was going to be this super heavy hitting one because of the smell and the terpenes and the trichomes on it. It was just amazing, and it ended up being the lowest test result on the board of 3 samples. So that's eye-opening that you could go with your gut, go off physical characteristics, and it doesn't even add up to the types of trichomes that are on these plants. Only certain ones have a high potency. And that's genetics. That gets down to breeding. That gets down to doing your work. The kind of testing we're doing on these flowers, the good breeders are doing on all of their selections. And you can see how expensive that can get. So there's 2 types of breeders. There's pollen chuckers who are throwing caution to the wind, and they're making lotto tickets, and that's all fun. No harm in that. Increases the diversity, but it makes a lot of work for the next guy, and he's got to find the needle in a haystack. And then you got other breeders that are super stable. They don't want to release a product unless all the seeds are the same. And you could take that another level and run tests before you choose mothers and fathers, so you can increase your odds of making a 30% strain across the board. And it's funny, let's see what the results are here on Joker. Ooh, 11 and 12%. I think that's about where we were hitting at yesterday with a 0.2% on the terpenes. Good relation between the 4. Let's get to the next one here. We're gonna name this one Joker 2. Or Joker 3. All right. So we tested this one. We'll throw it to the back. Clean our puck off. And this is all from the same bag here, guys. All right. Now let's see how number 3 does. It would be interesting if there was a big difference, and old NIR tech would totally do that to you. That's why I haven't been able to make content like this until just now, is because the technology didn't exist. This NIR scanner is so far ahead of the old scanner, the Purple Pro, that thing would throw out results. It'd say 15 on one test, and the next test it would be 20. And it'd be the same sample petri dish, and you'd be like, what the heck am I supposed to do with these results? Like, I guess I know it's between 15 and 20%, but can't do anything with that. But at least this one comes back 11, 11.1, 11.2, 11. It is what it is. And another nice thing is it doesn't cost us anything to retest. I like that about it. All right, here we go. 6th scan on the Joker. 3rd test of Joker that we're doing. Will we break 13%? Come on. The results are in. 10.9, 11.8. Trying to get there. Terpene profile looking about the same with the 0.2. All right, there we go. Now we hit our third and final. Hoping for the best here. Joker 4. So this will be our fourth test of the same product from this bag right here. From that bag. Now we tested probably 3 nugs out of this bag. I've got B-roll of the ones we did. They look great. And guys, like, well, Jason, should I not be buying flour? It's testing 12%. I mean, that's got to be garbage, right? Isn't that going to just give me a headache? No. This is the kind of stuff that people were excited about in the 70s and 80s. And, you know, when I first started, something like this would wipe the floor with me. This might be a better type of product if you're new to the industry or you're new to the market. And I don't think that means this should be bottom barrel swag. It's got a clean cure, great smell, great moisture, and the trim is nice. That doesn't mean this wheat should be $10 just because of the THC potency. That's not the only mark of quality when you're going to pick a product. But it does take a little bit of education here, because this would be a great product for a newer guy who doesn't want to get blitzed or doesn't want to throw his spectrum all the way up into the 20s and 30s right off the rip. But it still costs that farmer the same amount to produce his crop as the other crop. So unless all we want is a bunch of Everclear in the liquor stores, that's not how we should vote with our dollars. You know, you try the products and the THC is something, but the terpenes is another thing, and your tolerance is going to have a big effect into that too. So let's see our results. This is our fourth Joker test out of the same bag. You know, 11.17, 12.09. Same terpene family, same buds. Pretty consistent. So thanks, guys, and thank you again to the cultivator for giving us this sample to test. And if you have something you want tested, please let me know. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, and we'll see you when we got more stuff to test. Peace. What?